Welcome everybody to Crypto Rosetta. My name is Savage. Today we're going to be having a look at Jasmy. Let's get into the price action and see what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to go over the bullish option, which is treating this as a low in place here at the 0027. So now what we would be looking for is the potential that this is either an A wave or a wave 1, looking for this as a potential B wave here, and then looking for continuation to the upside in a C wave. This C wave could look to push towards this 012 area, and then this third wave would be looking for this 025 area as a third wave confirmed. Now if we do get a bigger push up here, this would indicate that we have a low in place here, and we could be looking for at least a much bigger retracement to the upside at a minimum. If we just move up here to the C wave high, this could indicate that we could still see this drop down and take this low. So we're going to discuss this bullish case where we're treating this as an A, a B, and then a C wave. So there is another case here in which case we can argue that within this, because we haven't actually lost this low here of this 0042, we could actually still see this directly push to the upside. So we're going to go over that after I discuss this as a C wave. So if we are treating this as a C wave, what we are looking for is the 1-to-1 here at this 0040. Now we'd be treating this as a 5-wave structure to the downside, and what we'd be looking for would be something like this, where we are treating this as basically 1, 2. This is a third, fourth, and a fifth. Now there is something that I don't like about this count, and that's the fact that this fourth wave is so much bigger than this wave 2 over here. So because of that fact, what I'm being cautious of is until we actually break back above this high, we need to be careful that this isn't an A, a B, and a C where we break down much lower, or alternatively this could be even a 1 and a 2, and then we could be looking for that lower break in the bearish count. So we're going to discuss that within the video, but what I'm looking for primarily here, because we are still within this area here of this typical fourth wave, this 0056 to this 0052, we have actually come up and hit this on the 0.382. So because we've hit this area, what we could see is this move actually start to progress down here for a fifth wave. So given the current levels that we actually got to, our fifth wave could potentially look to bring us down towards the zone of the 0041 to this 0038 as a fifth. Now the way that I'm currently looking at this move, now it's possible within this can always evolve. This could be 1 2 1 2, and then we break down in a much bigger way, so we need to be careful of that fact. However, it is also possible we could see something like this, where we see this form as a diagonal pattern. Now I'm treating this as basically an ABC, looking for this as a wave 1. Now within this count here, it is possible we could see a little bit more downside come in towards this area of the 0044. If we do get another push to the downside here, this would give us equality between these waves, and then what I'd be on the lookout for is to see whether this carries on extending out. If this move breaks down past this 040 region, this would indicate that we have a bigger 5-wave structure here, which would actually look to push us below that target area that we were originally looking for that fifth wave. And as a target, what we could actually see here, if we did move down to this zone, would possibly be a bit lower here between this 0040 to this 003896. Now this would be looking at this as a simple impulse. If there is further extension, we always have to be careful of that fact. But if we're treating this as a diagonal, what I would want to see here is basically having this as a 3-wave move, ABC. Want to see a 3-wave move back to the upside here, looking for this area here, potentially between the 0050 to the 0048 for a wave 2, then looking for an additional wave 3 to the downside. So a key level here, if we did move up to this 0.618, which would be up here at this 4940, what I would want to see then is basically a third wave that doesn't cross this line of this 0041. This would invalidate the idea of a diagonal, because if we do actually see this play out as a 3-wave move down, 3-wave move up, this third wave here is not allowed to be longer than this wave 1. So we'll have to just give it a bit of space, because it is possible that we could turn around here, which would slightly change this target. But what we're looking for here is basically a corrective structure in a descending wedge pattern here, looking to complete this 5-wave move in this case. Now this is looking at this as potentially looking to actually break this low. What we could also argue here is that potentially within this count I might have it wrong, and this could actually be a completed move. Now if this is a completed move, this would be looking for the potential of actually seeing this move playing out as a 1 and a 2. So we were talking about this where we're looking at this possibly as a flat correction here. We have come down lower than I would have liked to see this come down as a wave 2. We actually came down past the 0.854 here, so this becomes less likely. But what we were looking for was basically the idea of this being a flat correction to the the downside. Now, if this is a flat correction here, what this could mean is that we could actually start to see some upside potential coming in. Now, if we are talking about this as looking to actually see some upside come in here, where we actually see something like this, where we actually would be treating this as basically a wave 1 into this high here. This is an A or a W, an X, and a Y to the downside, and this is viable for as long as we continue to hold this 004382. If we lose this zone, it becomes more likely the other counters in play where we're looking for that diagonal, so we need to just bear that in mind. Now, if we do manage to maintain this low here, what I would be looking for is basically a nice strong 5-wave move to the upside. So our target area for that, for confirmation of a breakout towards this for this third wave, would actually be here at the 0057. Then we'd be looking for a 4th wave and a 5th wave, looking to actually potentially bring us back up into this zone here of the 061 to the 00659. Now, if we do get a 5-wave move up here, what we want to see is confirmation of continuation here, where we actually see a corrective structure to the downside, looking to maintain this 00466 area, and then looking to actually continue to the upside in a secondary 5-wave move. Now, we'd have to be careful if we do get another 5-wave move to the upside here, that it doesn't just come towards this 0067 area, in which case this would then just be a corrective structure, which would indicate we're going to see continuation to the downside. If we did get a move back above these highs here, this could indicate that we could see a move to the upside, where we see this wave 3 play out towards the 0081, and then we'd be looking for this 0067 as a potential retracement for a 4th and then a 5th wave up here towards this 0091 to this 0084. Now, if we did get a move up like this in a 5-wave structure, what we would then be looking for is the potential that this could actually become another 1-2 here, and then we'd be looking to progress. Obviously, it is always possible this move could actually look to extend further than these zones that we've actually indicated here if it does play out, but until we actually start to break out here, we need to just be aware that it is more likely that we are still looking for that continuation to the downside one more time. So we need to just be careful of that fact if we are looking at this in this bullish case here. So what we want to see is, you know, this area hold, looking for that continuation to the upside, but as long as we hold this low here of this 002715, we can still look for the potential that we actually still have this as a B wave or wave 2 in progress. So really this 00342399 is going to be a key level if we are looking for bullish continuation. Now, the other way we were talking about this was actually looking for the potential that we could be looking to break to the downside. So what we need to be careful of is, this is the more bearish count here. So we do have this ABC marked out here, just like in the other count. I'm actually going to remove that because we don't need it on this one as well. Now, what we need to be careful of here is that this is not a wave 1, this is not a wave 2, and then we're actually still setting up for a bigger break. Now, this is why I'm saying we need to be careful that this doesn't become another 1-2 here. Otherwise, we could see that bigger 5-wave break to the downside, looking for this target of this 3rd wave here, which would actually be towards this 0022 region, and then looking for a 4th back up to 0033, and then a 5th, which could look to actually bring us down to this 00194 to this 00165 area. So this is the bearish case, where what we're looking to do is actually still continue to the downside and take this low. So we need to be careful of that. If we do break down here one more time, this could be looking to actually push down for this 3rd. So what we want to see, if that we want that bullish continuation, we want to see this move potentially just push down one more time into these levels here, possibly towards this 399 area, and then look for reversal from that point to the upside. Then if we do look for that bullish count, what we want to see is a 1.618 of this move here to the upside for more confirmation of that. If we fail to actually break back above this high here of the 0080, we need to be very careful of this possibility of a bigger breakdown here, which would mean new lows for Jasmy on the horizon. So we'll have to take it one step at a time. Need to just be cautious of this fact of this breakdown. Okay, so I'm going to leave the video there. I hope you found it useful. If you did, please smash the like button, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, turn on those bell notifications so you never miss a video, and leave us some feedback down below. Everyone, have a great day. See you in the next one.